Greetings and salutations, everybody. I'm here. I'm back. It happened again. I knew it was gonna happen. Second, I released my video for Fantasy Star News update for that week. A whole bunch of giant big announcements have happened. This is just the way of the life of being a reporter, I guess. But anyway, we are here once again back over on PSO2.com. Some more information have come out about something that is very interesting to a lot of you guys. That is, of course, Ship Trample. And we also do have a couple other events that are happening right now that got added over the last couple of days. We will be covering all that stuff in the video. But before we hop into it, two little things that need to be a little update here. The first of all is if you find it useful or helpful, you know what to do. Like, favorite, subscribe, and hit some bells. And second of all, small little update for the actual channel itself. Well, I have been now streaming Fantasy Thought here on YouTube, and I have decided we are going to move forward with that, and I will be streaming Fantasy Thought 2 every Saturday and Sunday, and I will be beginning on them days at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, with that out of the way, let's get into some proper PSO2 news, shall we? So let's just go ahead and jump into the biggest news here, which a lot of you is the most interested in. I know it, let not lie. And let's try to trick you guys in watching the whole video. If you do watch the whole video, thank you. You're awesome. Ship Transport is available right now inside of a Fantasy Star. And you might be wondering what exactly is required in like detail, since as you know, it's a lot that go into it, to the point that I will be making a whole separate video. So the next video I will post after that one will go into all the details of what need to be taken care of and what you can and cannot bring with you in your transfer to whatever ship you're interested in. But the basic synopsis here is starting on July 8th and running pretty much indefinitely for the time being. You will be able to move your character over to any ship you see fit for the low, not that low, but a price of a 700 AC, which translate to a $7 US, so $7 to transfer your character. But there is some rules in place here for you, as stated in the post. So first of all, you must have a necessary amount of AC on your account by the scheduled maintenance following the submission of your ship transfer application. So pretty much make sure you have the money on you. Your character seek a transfer may not been banned or restricted use of the game for any reason. So long you're not banned, you got it. And let's see, if you are a captain of an alliance, you might have at least one character on your account who will stay aboard the ship you are transferring from. So once again, if you are a leader, you have multiple characters on the same account, as I stated, make sure you keep one on there to make sure you keep your alliance up and running. And then the final biggest thing here, your character you seek to transfer must not be a leader of group chat. So once again, if you in a group chat or you're a leader of a guild, make sure you transfer that over and you have not been banned or restricted in some way. And with that, you are able to submit an application to get your character transfer. I'm not 100% sure if it's like one-to-one or the one in a process that might take a few hours or a few days. So keep that in mind. Or if you have transfer a character, let me know in the comments how long the wait time is, if any at all in this. But the last little note here is a call acting if you are able to return back to your ship. And of course, you will be able to, but the only catch is if you want to transfer back outside of paying, once again, 700 AC to do so. Any mission that you have completed or have been turned in or ongoing will not come with you. And also, I imagine probably some of the other rules will probably come into play as well, which once again, we will cover in the next video. Pretty much from here, you can transfer your character to any ship available, which at the time of the video anyway, it only 3 ships. I do know I have heard some complaint about ship 3 being a little lower on the population scale. So if you want off of that and come on over to ship 102, you can now do so. And like I said, once again, I will cover the ins and out detail of transfer in my next video. And if you want to recommend like a ship, I vote for ship 1 because that's where I am. Come play with me, please. And another thing you should be playing and actually taking part in this a month inside Fantasy Thought is the Mission Pack campaign, which some of you might have looked into it, but the Mission Pack is actually really good that month, especially for a free to play player. Since every single block on the season pass or mission pass, I should say, is available for you to get an item, and the items are not complete garbage. So this is a good month to be completing your teal mission and your daily as well. Not only you getting the items in there, you will also be getting a couple other little bonuses here. Running to the beginning of the maintenance on the 24th of July is of course by completing tier 4, 8, and 12. You will be getting specialty rewards here with of course a weapon camo, mission bag consumable, a brand new furnishing. Right along with a couple other items here with a core I complete in tier 4, getting a tri boot to 100, tier 8, another one, 12 will give you another one, and by actually making a change at the mission pack flop shop, you will get assets to a 120 gem token, which you can get, like I said, between now all the way to the 24th of July. So if you haven't already taken part in the mission pass and any of your free play, make sure you do it this month because this is probably one of the best months to do so as a pay or a free to play player. And speaking of being a free-to-play player or just being a brand new player, since if you have just joined into the Phantasy Star Love over on PC, or you just recently picked it up on Xbox One, and you might be seeing some characters running around that have a baby Dreamcast following behind them for the Mag device. Now you got a chance to get your hands on it, since originally the Dreamcast mod for your Mag was actually tied for taking place inside of a closed beta and doing certain events inside of beta. I think if I remember, I think it might have been tied to doing so many origin quests in the closed beta. But now you got an opportunity to get your hands on it once again, and also another motivation for new player to take part in doing the main episode story plot. Since this event itself running between now all the way up to the 4th of August? Yes, August is next. By completing Chapter 10 in Episode 1, completing Chapter 5 in Episode 2, and Chapter 3 inside of Episode 3, you can get access to some wonderful items. So, first of all, we're starting with some Tri Booster for Chapter 1 and 2, or Episode 1 and 2, I should say. And then by completing Chapter 3 in Episode 3, you can get your hand on the evolution device of the Dreamcast. So if you ever want a Dreamcast following you around, or you kind of upset that you missed out on it by not taking part in the beta, now is a pretty good time to get your hands on the event and also work your way through some of the main plot. So you can get yourself some wonderful star gems, some other loot, and also be prepared for episode 4 coming in next month. And the final little event taking place right now, running from now up to the 24th of July, is another small little casino event. So if you haven't took part in the casino event, pretty much what they break down to is every minigame inside of casino for 120-minute chunks on a schedule, you will get access to bonuses for playing that specific game. So once again, we do have a schedule here that is available right now over on PSO2.com. So make sure to check that out if you're interested in giving this a look over for what event at what time. But we do have some little bonuses event happening here as well between now all the way to the 24th. Oh, sorry, from the 15th to the 24th. So here in the next few days, we will get our hands on ability of getting a few extra items here with a login between 1 a.m. on the 15th at the beginning of the maintenance, or to the beginning of the maintenance on the 24th. You can get access to some casino coin passes, so you can get 2 per day with a minimum of 14. So there you 14 token if you log in every day between now and the maintenance, as well as logging in for these as well, or for logging in for a total of 3 days out of the net, week-ish? I guess it's a week. You get another casino pass time 5, so you can get your 5 more. So with that, you can get your hands a crap ton of casino passes or casino coin to actually unlock some of the cosmetic stuff you can get by cashing in your casino coins. So once again, the running from the 11th all the way to, I believe it was the 24th, wasn't it? Yeah, 24th, and then the bonus event for the login campaign starting on the 15th, all the way up to the May Senate. And to get your reward, once again, all you need to do is go over to your busy phone and collect it. And that is pretty much everything we missed out on, thanks to them releasing a crap ton of news once again after I actually completed my last video. Thanks, PSO. Thanks. But it is what it is. But once again, if you have found it helpful, make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, hit some bells. And like I said, in my next video, I will go into any more detail as far as like what specifically you can and cannot bring over or do if you do decide to transfer your character from one ship to another. So make sure you be prepared for that. That video will be going up tomorrow. Also, if you are watching it as is on release date, don't forget I am streaming now here on YouTube on Saturday and Sunday, starting at roughly around 3 p.m. Central Standard, playing all the fantasy stars. So make sure come on over, ask me your question, play with me. Let's have a good old time. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you all in the comments.